What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Fat Guy with a Webcam. FatGuyWithAWebcam.com here. We're back once again with another rant to either put you to sleep or make you think. I don't know. But this is something that I know I'm going to catch heat for. And in 2026, it's like, who cares at this point? But fantasy football and football in general. So I'm sure I lost half of you already. So stick with me, folks. My story, in short, is at this moment, I am 39 years old. You're going to have to stick with me here. I'm 39 years old. And the fact is, in the last, I don't know, 4 years, I've become a huge sports fan. When I first started this channel, I never watched anything. I always enjoyed baseball, but nothing really else. And in 2022, towards the end, I became a huge hockey fan, which then, a season later or two, got me into baseball, where I follow both religiously. So, as someone in their mid 30s following sports for the first time, discovering all of the stuff that most of you were exposed to your whole lives, well, it was all new to me. And for some reason, I just don't really understand. I understand the appeal of football and fantasy football and all like the stuff that comes along with it, the players and the merchandise and the commercialism and the Super Bowl and all that stuff. And like, I understand the hype, but I don't know. It's just, I've always wondered why football was always the sport that was like the one that stood out over them all. When really I felt like it was baseball originally. I feel like it was. So, I don't know, man. I kind of feel like baseball used to be the sport that everyone really cared about. And then for some reason, I guess in the 70s and 80s, it kind of switched. And then football kind of took over. And then basketball, the NBA, kind of came out of nowhere. And the NHL had its prominence in the 1990s, which I regret not following, like the days of Wayne Gretzky and Mark Messier and Mike Modano and Mario Lemieux and all of those guys. I missed out on all of that. But as I started getting into hockey and as I started getting into baseball, I started realizing, you know, I'm not into football. I'm not into basketball. At least as far as being a fan and following it. Like, who doesn't love to go out back and, shoot some hoops or whatever? It's fun. It could be relaxing or whatever. I grew up with a hoop in the backyard. That's as far as the sports went. But you could see I wasn't too active, hence Fat Guy with a Webcam, you know what I mean? So, anyway, point is, I just don't understand why people gravitated more towards football and basketball as opposed to hockey and baseball. You know, I'll talk about each sport maybe more in depth from my perspective in other videos, but this one was kind of like the carpet one, to kind of start the series of me discussing these things as an older person, as an older adult than I was when I first started this channel. So, if by some miracle anybody is watching this, thank you for some of your time. I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, tell me, what sport do you gravitate to the most? And really, why do you think baseball and hockey are kind of being shoved to the side and are not as widely received as football and basketball are? I don't get it. Let me know. Inform me. Educate me in the comments section. Your opinions, your thoughts. It's an open forum, my friends. So subscribe for more. Maybe I'll post some more videos. I don't know. And let's see if we could hit the 1 like goal. Just 1 like on this video, and that's it. We're all done. So, till next time, keep watching those videos. I'll keep making them. And if nobody has told you yet today, you are awesome and you are worth it, my friends. This has been Fat Guy with a Webcam. Fat Gam. I sound like Cartman. Fat Guy with a Webcam.com here. And we'll see you next time. Peace, guys. Later. Yeah, what is this? The surfer thing?